Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my extreme pantry organization. I have no idea how I waited this long and put this off this long because I love this type of project. I love closet organization. I love these types of things. I think my dream my whole life has been to organize a pantry, so I'm so excited to do this video. Before I get into it, I would love if you guys hit the subscribe button, make sure you're following along. If you want to get notifications, make sure you turn on the notification button, and then you never miss when I post a video, and I would love if you guys did that. I'm just gonna get right into the video. I hope you guys enjoy this. So here is the final project, and I just wanted to kind of maybe share my thought process. I kind of wanted to keep everything categorized. So up here is my baking shelf. So like anything that has to do with baking, like food coloring, sprinkles, cake mix, like cornstarch, everything that has to do with baking is in this bin, and that made it so that the lid didn't fit. So I just stacked the lid underneath, and then I put my brown sugar and my white sugar in these containers because they are the ones that are like airtight so it can stay in there. And I didn't get one for my flour because I didn't think that they were big enough, but when I go back I'm definitely going to pick one up for my flour. I think it will look better, and I'll just buy flour in smaller packages, I think. The thing with flour is when you bake you use so much more flour, so I always want to have a big container. But looking at it, I don't think I'm going to lose that much space. So I'm going to pick up another one for my flour, and then it will look more streamlined in that sense. This shelf right here is just, this is probably the most random shelf. But here I have like things that we buy in bulk, like quinoa and popcorn kernels. I think every family is probably unique and different as to what type of things they go through really fast. We love making popcorn, and we really like quinoa as well. And again, these containers are the airtight ones, and I think they're so pretty with like the clear lid. I wish somehow I could see from the side. Like I just have to kind of peek over, which isn't a big deal. I wish just somehow I could see from the side. And that's my next point, is I'm going back and forth as to whether or not I want to label things. These I don't really want to, because what I buy this week might change, as opposed to like when we run out. I might be like, oh, I kind of want to try something else, and I might not always put quinoa in here and always put popcorn in here. I could always take the label off, but I don't know. I'm going back and forth on it. I also really like how clean everything looks. And the label will just be a little bit distracting, but it's also like serves a purpose. So I'm kind of like going back and forth. I like how clean everything is and simple, but I know labels serve a good purpose. That way also I don't have to like take both of these down when I'm looking for the specific sugar. So what I'd like to actually do is pick up maybe 2 more of these. I think these are like the perfect size. They hold a lot more than you might think. Like I have like a huge bag of popcorn in here. You guys saw I put a whole container and then a bag. So I think I might pick up a few more of these just because I like buying things in bulk like this. Then over here I decided to do snacky type foods in these ones, especially because you can just see them. They're not huge. I could have gotten the cereal ones, I guess, for these, but this is also like an entire box of family size Wheat Thins, almost an entire box, and then like an entire package of these little goodie mix that we get at Walmart. And these will change. Like, this is not like permanent, but I think that's a good amount for snacks. We don't buy that many snacks, so when we have them, it's a good thing to store them in. Isn't it so much prettier to store it in that as opposed to the bag, right? Also, I'm shocked at how much space it saves to switch things into bins and everything as opposed to just putting all the stuff on the shelf. This is also from IKEA, something I didn't buy this last trip, but it's just something I had to put like cookies and stuff in, and we had a bag of M&Ms, so that's a good place to put that. That's all that's left. I'm really sad. And then this again is another container from IKEA, and I don't know, I just put the kids stuff in there. That's probably really hard for them to get to it, so ideally something else would go in here, like cookies or something. And then I didn't have a spot for these things, but like they need to be in the pantry, they don't go in the fridge, so that's that. And then I have some straws. The kids have started drinking out of straws. Okay, I love these bins so much. They have a few different kinds, but I decided to go with these ones because I felt like they were a little bit more clean looking. And again, I could totally label these, but we'll see. We'll see where I go. I love to label things. I love my labeler, but in this case, I just kind of want everything clean. But this one is kind of like the adult snacks that we have. And so, like, I guess, like, those kind of snacks could go in here, but they're also fine there. So, these are like the kids snacks, which is really great. I'm actually going to switch these so the kids can get to this easier. But basically the kids, well, just Jacob, he likes to come in here and pick out stuff for his lunch. And then this is like all baby food, like anything for the baby, like just any stuff we have for the baby is in there. And then down here I put the cereals and oatmeal, obviously, which I guess is kind of like a cereal, and some pastas. And I just got an extra container of this, but it worked perfect for pasta, which is good. We don't buy a ton of cereal, but we usually do have at least one kind on hand, and oatmeal. So I think this is enough for us, and the kids are able to kind of just come in here and grab some if they really want to. Jacob kind of likes to do that. And then some macaronis. And then over here is my cans, and this is another thing that I am not finished with. I just don't know exactly what I want to do with the cans, so I haven't done anything. And the reason that is because can organizers are quite expensive. I didn't want to buy a cheap one just for the sake of the video, but I'm not quite ready to commit to one of the really expensive ones. So this little guy is also from IKEA. I've had him for a little while and I love him. One of the things I had to do was like take out 100 bags because there's no reason I need to store bags. So I needed to clean out some of my bags and recycle those. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you have an amazing day.